Hello. Thank you all so much for your support. It is awesome to see so many familiar faces in the room, and it's exciting to see so many new faces in the room. One face that's particularly familiar to us is that of our chair, Christy Brown. Christy has either chaired or co-chaired this event since 2013, and her company, ADP, is the first company to hire a C5 Georgia graduate. So I'm very proud of ADP. It is my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Christy Brown, Vice President of Global Client Engagement with ADP.
Good evening. It's such a pleasure to be here. This is actually my 4th year as chair for this event, so I'm very pleased tonight, and thank you for joining us. I am always so pleased to announce our graduates and be a part of this, and what I would share with you is their ambition, their work, their future contributions as C5 alumni are so very important to us. Thank you to our board, our volunteers, and our students. You are absolutely changing our world. For that, I'm so grateful. This year is all the more special to me, as Chandra has shared. To me, we had the privilege to hire a C5 alum. In a few moments, you'll have the pleasure to hear Mr. Jacky Kwong. And with that, I want to add to his accolades that he's a graduate of the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. Actually, I'm surprised I said that because I went to Tech, so go Dogs. So that's good humor for tonight. So I will say that with Jacky, he's exhibited such fire and light that is so inspirational for us all. So I'm so happy to have him as part of the ADP team. Jacky's so dedicated to the C5 program that he personally hosted a fundraiser to raise money on behalf of the C5 alum. You'll quickly see he attributes all that he's achieved to this C5 organization and program. Jacky, thank you. Your journey is an inspiration more than you know. Jacky raised $650, and what I would like to issue as a challenge to this room for those that would like to contribute to this foundation is to also match Jacky's gift. Entitle it Jacky's Gift to the World. C5 graduates, I can only say I look forward to asking the same of you on your behalf in years to come together, and know that you have huge shoes to fill. Be inspired, be committed to this program and what it's done for you, as much as C5 has committed to this community and to you. You are so very significant, each and every one of you. You are so special, or you would not be here today. You were chosen. For our new graduates, I leave you with an inspirational message that one of our speakers, Kat Cole, shared with us during the 2014 C5 graduation. Take personal responsibility, initiative, and calculated risks to do great things and shape both your life and the world around you. Thank you to all that have given their time and commitment to this C5 program. And finally, I congratulate you, the 2016 C5 graduating class. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, Mr. Jacky Kwong.
Hello, I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. It's encouraging to see you all tonight to support an organization that has done so much for me as well as the community in which I live. My name is Jacky Kwong. I graduated from C5 in 2011 and went on to graduate from the University of Georgia a semester early in December of 2014, majoring in business management. Upon graduating, I took a few months to look for a job. I started in June 2015 with Ernst & Young as a business analyst but have since moved to ADP in February 2016 with the Department of Consumer Health and Spending, where I help in supporting debit card operations for Flex and Health savings accounts. Additionally, I help ADP's clients in diagnosing website issues and creating reports for clients. I grew up in a home where my parents divorced when I was 4. As a result, my mother worked incredibly hard as a nurse's assistant and a waitress, making roughly $12 an hour and raising 2 boys on her own. I was a relatively nervous and shy kid, incapable of public speaking in front of anybody. Furthermore, college and higher education seemed out of the picture, thus stacking the odds against me. At the age of 12, my homeroom teacher nominated me for C5 after seeing that I had leadership potential. Subsequently, I sat down with 2 C5 program directors for an interview. After I thought I did poorly, I wound up actually earning a spot in C5. After the selection process was over, I asked my homeroom teacher why he nominated me, and he simply remarked, "I wanted you to challenge yourself." As a direct result, C5 has changed my life for the better, and I credit all of my current success to it. There would be no chance that I could speak in front of large crowds such as this one, nor would I have gone to college without all of the sum of the lessons I've learned from C5. These lessons include the courage from rappelling off of a 100-foot cliff, expanding my horizons by visiting college campuses, and continually being inspired by the C5 staff and counselors. One specific experience I remember fondly was my first year in C5. The executive director challenged me to introduce myself to some business people visiting Campodocia that day. At first, I was totally intimidated, but stepped out of my comfort zone and introduced myself with a strong handshake and firm eye contact. Because of these repeated situations where I stepped outside of my comfort zone, it only served to make me a better person. Even today, these experiences materialize themselves as I strive for continual growth. Many alums think that C5 ends at graduation, but the lessons keep teaching and there are more opportunities to be had. I struggled with the idea of being unemployed after graduating from college. I thought I would be merely another statistic post-graduation. Fortunately, I have several mentors and good people from C5 to light the path towards success, ranging from advice all the way to job opportunities. For instance, I sat down with C5 board member Nancy Williams in December 2013, who told me to never lose sight of who I am, something that I remember every day. I recently had a conversation with another mentor, Cyril Turner, who I've known for 7 years. He said he was proud of me for making my current situation what it is present day. In addition, he has also inspired me to go to graduate school in the future to pursue a degree in business. In my current position at ADP, I was fortunate enough to connect with Christy Brown, the chair of this event, who has offered to mentor me going into the future. I am grateful and excited for her support. Because of C5, I have had and continue to have many opportunities to connect with successful Atlanta businessmen and women who have shaped my worldview and my desire to accomplish great things. As a result of these continued interactions, I have come to realize that my ultimate goal in life is to be an executive of a large Fortune 500 company and eventually become a father of which my kids can one day be proud. C5 is much more than simply a leadership camp where we do camp-like things and hang out with a bunch of kids our age. C5 has been a support network, a great cause to give back to, and a great way to better our community. I wholeheartedly believe that this program can change lives, as it has done for mine. I come back regularly to help C5 whenever I can. While searching for a job, I learned to deal Texas Hold'em poker in a professional capacity. I eventually became proficient and was asked to deal cards at several youth-related charity poker tournaments where I saw successful fundraising tournaments. I saw an opportunity. I planned, organized, and executed my own charity Texas Hold'em poker tournament and raised $625 for C5. Tonight, I'm giving it away as an alumni scholarship in the hopes that we can continue to make great things happen. Through the generous contributions of Christy Brown and our mutual employer, ADP, this amount has quadrupled to $2,500. In conclusion, I have come to realize that the men and women who are involved with C5 truly care about positive change in a world where it is where it is easy to simply brush aside the optimism and dismiss it as a lofty, unattainable goal. But on behalf of everyone who's ever been a part of C5, thank you for believing in us and ensuring that we grow up to be men and women who build the future we wish to see. Thank you.